Good evening. It is Friday, February 6th, 2026. Keeping up with my little videos here and my video journals. Hope everybody had a good Friday, or if you're winding down for the night. I'm about to go have dinner pretty soon here. Hair is a bit of a mess, but again, the goal is trying to go get a haircut at some point over the weekend here. But yeah, I don't want to take up too much time here. I'm pretty tired today. This work week felt like it went by fast, but also like was a lot more energy draining than I would like it to be. I did get a bit of a tiny workout cleaning the snow outside the front of my home. Had to clean the driveway and the entrance, which is, again, didn't take that long. It was like a short 30-minute workout, but just a bit tedious at times. I just did not want to leave the snow there because it's supposed to get super cold over the weekend here. So I don't need that thing turning into ice and me falling on my butt at some point later down the driveway. Or like the mailman or anybody else visiting us at some point. So I want to be careful there. I got my cup of tea drank, so that's kind of helped me relax and wind down for the night. Once I have dinner, that's pretty much kind of it. Probably I'm gonna go either play some video games if I can on my PC, or I might just like watch some YouTube videos that I've been missing out on. I was planning to build this Lego, sorry, not Lego, I'm like, blasphemy. This is the Mattel brick set that's like officially licensed with Hot Wheels, and it's the Honda Civic. I did want to build this tonight, but between the workout that I had, clean the snow, and just work after work kind of tension and stress, I'm kind of like, okay, I need to conserve my energy, so I will build this set at some point soon, but gonna save it for like Saturday or maybe Sunday, we'll see. Hope everybody's Friday is going well and you guys are settling in for your night as well. I think beyond anything else, the last thing I want to kind of just talk about and get off my mind today and for this kind of into this week, first week of February, pretty much closing up here. I've been working on just keeping that mantra and the mentality of I need to make sure that money or like monetary things or physical items like stuff, just stuff in general. I feel like I'm getting sucked into that kind of, ooh, let me spend. And, I'm not gonna put myself down in the sense that I'm spending a lot of money. I'm really not. I'm actually quite cautious with the money that I spend. I don't really like buy a lot of food outside very often. I don't splurge on like gifts and toys and stuff that much. I think Lego and like this Mattel brick set are like the few items that I do kind of spend some money on, because I'm off the mindset of, hey, at least I can build it and I can keep it and it's like a collector's item. Same for like music. I love to collect music albums and like physical CDs because I just can't stand the digital licensing BS that we're dealing with these days. I like having physical CDs. So again, something I can collect, something I can own. So I'm willing to spend the money if it's like the value is there. But there are times where I catch myself like, oh God, like, oh, I'm like on Amazon or something, or I'm like just online browsing. And I'm like, Vino, you don't need these items. Like, why are you constantly looking at stuff, right? And that's why I'm like, okay, I need to keep in mind needs versus wants. My dad always tells me this too, and he's a lot like, of course, more experienced and wiser than me. Obviously he's he has a lot of life experiences. But now as I get older too, I'm just like, okay, I need to be thankful for the things I do have. I am in a much more fortunate position than a lot of people in this world. Doesn't mean that like my struggles and my like pain points in life are like, are easy to dismiss or anything like that. But at the same time, I feel guilty at times, like, oh, why am I complaining about this? Like, I'm doing so much better, with what I do have and what I have accomplished on a day-to-day or like, life milestones. So I'm trying to just focus on that. So that's what, if you are like, also feeling that mindset where you feel like, you want stuff, like you just want stuff, like not even like experiences or, social interactions or like real life connections. It's okay. Like everybody is human. Everybody has those like kind of moments of weakness. But the main thing is, I think if we can all just keep that in our heads, like, hey, I have my health, I have a roof over my head. Hopefully, you guys are in that safe and stable position, whether you're living by yourself or with your family or with like a roommate, or with your siblings, whatever it is. Like, I hope you guys are having the bare necessities, because a lot of people don't in this world. So that's kind of like, I'm wrapping up the end of this week. I'm kind of like, okay, I'm treating myself. I'm allowed to like treat myself. I earn money. I'm spending it as carefully as I can, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm not over expanding or expending my energy and my income in a silly or like wasteful way. So that's kind of the main thing. It's like, don't waste money, but at the same time, treat yourself in a balanced way, but also be thankful for the people around you, the things you have, the bare necessities in this kind of world situation that we're in every day. Gotta keep that kind of like the mental checklist in check. But yeah, speaking of that whole kind of spiel, and like maybe I was blabbering for some people, there's a song, I think it's by Connor Price, and he had a feature, I believe, with I think it's the rapper named Sean, if I'm right. But yeah, main thing is in his song, which is called Mula. It's called Mula, Mula, which is again slang for money. Anyone who tells you that money doesn't buy happiness, like, they're naive. Like, in this world, unfortunately, with the way that the world works, money does matter. I'm not saying it's like end all be all, but money does help make life feel better and allow you to run it smoother. So the reason I mentioned that song by Connor Price, Mula, is because in that song, Sean, the other rapper, he has a kind of chorus or like a lyric that he mentions saying, "Oh, money is the root of all evil." But then he says, "What's the word evil backwards?" Which is live, Live, live. So that's why I sometimes, there are certain songs and like rap music that I'm really like connected to, and that's why I talked about the whole like being thankful for what you have, because at the end of the day, people might say, oh, like, this is their point of view, this is evil, and oh, that their point of view, that's evil. But it's like, no, you need money in this life, and that's the reality of it. And every day that you're not like kind of setting that goal for yourself, hey, I'm guilty of it too. I'm not in a position where, I thought I'd be making more money by now. I thought I'd be in a better career position by now. But I've made mistakes. I have been lazy in a lot of ways, and I haven't pushed myself out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways. So that's why I'm like, okay, things have happened. I cannot rewind time. But as I said, be thankful for what I have. Be thankful for how far I have come with my setbacks. And at the same time, I want to make sure that I can just keep taking step forward, and I'm not looking back too much in my rearview mirror of life, in a sense. So I hope everybody kind of has that kind of mentality as they go about their day and entering their weekend as well. But yep, on a happier note, I will make sure to get my haircut done, and I want to look sharper for the coming week. And if you guys have any chores left over to do, get that done now so you guys can relax properly on the weekend here. But thanks for listening to me, and hopefully you guys are having a good rest of your night, okay? Have a good night. Peace.